This is just a quick rundown on the Genesis 8 Fay Wings. Where you can find them will be under the main figure, whether this is Genesis 8 female or male. Under anatomy, there'll be another folder called Midnight Stories, and then you'll have Fay Wings. Now, to load it, make sure you have your figure selected first. Double click the wings, and this will conform it to your upper chest. So this basically will fit any figure, whether it's Genesis 2 onwards, that's got an upper, where are we? Got the Fay Wings, so it'll have an upper, chest upper. So anything with that in it, it'll conform to and fit to. So where you can find, the next thing you want to do is obviously pose the wings, and that can be found under your posing directory, under your posing tab. Make sure you have your Fay Wings selected. Now I've got three main types here. The main one that will probably concern you is just the flap one. So all this one does, it's got all the dials and that linked together in just one big dial. So that's, you can either flap it front, back. They're fully bending ones. They're not stick-on wings like most Fay Wings. So they will bend. Also up and down. Alt click to zero things back, and also I've got a fold pose as well, and obviously that's just for when they're standing there and doing, just not flying at all. They're just an easier way to do the pose. Now I do have other ones there that these are more like individual ones, which basically is these ones, but they're all linked to those one dials. So, as you can see, you can move each wing individually back and forwards if you want to. This just gives you more options to pose it. You can sort of twist the antennas around. Now the wings folder, this one will have a few dials, like for moving the wings up and down. And that's just to adjust to different figure shapes. You can also move them in and out to suit as well. Wing size, so if you want to shrink them down a bit to a smaller size, or bump them up a bit bigger, you've got the ability to do that as well. Alt click. So there's a few different little dials in this one. Other things to consider is I've got some shaping morphs. So if you move to the Shapes tab, under there you'll see 3 more dials. Frame thickness, obviously that'll shrink down the frames on the wings if you think they're a bit too big. Also the antenna thickness, you can make them thinner as well, and inflate the ends a bit. So that just gives you a little bit more, just a few more shape options for you. So the next thing I'll take you through is the materials. So go to your content tab. Under there you'll find materials, and we've got 8 materials there. Obviously you've got your default one there. And I've got a dark one for a more evil type of fairy character. The next thing I would say is frames. Obviously this will change the color of all the edging and metal parts. So obviously silver, gold, and back to black. So we'll just we'll change it back to the default again. Now I have added there's 2 UV sets to this. Why I've done that is so you've got an option to either have the UVs mirrored or as a single. So by default, when it loads, it'll be on the UV mirror set, which is just, as you can see, both wings are the same. But if you click to the UV single, you'll see that that's different textures from that side to that side. So that just gives you a different options with those as well. I don't think there's too much else there. It's pretty simple. You just keep be mindful that all your you have your wings selected, not part of the bottom wings or anything like that. You just have the wings selected in your pose control dials, flaps for your main wings, and wings. These ones are more for adjustments, and if you've got the wings animation one, it's more for doing individual parts of the wings to make different poses. So I look forward to seeing what you guys are going to create, and I hope you have fun.